Hi, in this video I would like to explain the SI unit of temperature and the triple point of water. Take a flask and heat solid ice in it with a flame. The ice will melt and become water. If we heat it further, it will become water vapor. The entire flask will be full of steam. At that point, will the ice cubes still exist inside the flask? Certainly not. But if we need a condition where the solid ice cubes as well as the liquid water as well as the water vapor would exist simultaneously, that particular combination is called the triple point of water. The scientific apparatus to produce the triple point of water is called the Dewar flask. As you can see the cut sections, at a particular temperature and pressure, solid ice can coexist with liquid water and with water vapor. In this apparatus, you can see the water vapor above the level of the liquid. The temperature to produce this is 0.01 degrees Celsius and the pressure to produce this is 0.006 atmospheres. Pure water is a material and it exhibits a very constant, reliable and repeatable behavior as far as its triple point is concerned, which means that the pressure and temperature at which the triple point happens is constant, reliable and repeatable. This famous meeting point happens only at a fixed pressure of 0.006 atmospheres and a fixed temperature of 0.01 degree Celsius. If the pressure or temperature is changed even a little bit, we will either get ice and water combination or water and vapor combination or ice and vapor combination. But for all the three things to exist together, we have to achieve this precise pressure and temperature. Therefore, this temperature was chosen as a solid reference point and defined as 273.16 Kelvin above absolute zero. Let's now understand the triple point graph perfectly. The vertical axis has pressure on it. The horizontal axis has temperature laid out from left to right. There are three lines on that graph. On the left hand side of the intersection point, you have ice written in a white colored zone. On the right hand side, you see a light yellow colored zone which has water vapor written on it. And above, you can see the blue colored zone which is water. The intersection point of all these three states is the central red circle where the arrow is pointing, and that's the triple point of water. It happens at the intersection of 0.006 atmospheres on the pressure axis and 0.01 degrees Celsius on the horizontal x-axis. Only at this intersection point, which is like a traffic junction, you will find ice, water vapor and water meeting together. If we increase the pressure now from this point onwards up to 1 atmosphere, which is on the top, and if we reduce the temperature to 0 degree Celsius, we find the freezing point of ice. From the freezing point, if we increase the temperature horizontally on the x-axis and if we go to 100 degrees Celsius, we will reach the boiling point of water. In this way, the behavior of water and its three states is completely covered by this map called the triple point graph. We can understand the triple point better by moving on all four sides, and that's shown by the four blue arrows moving away vertically and horizontally. Let's move vertically above the triple point shown by the blue arrow pointing upwards. It means that we are increasing pressure and therefore ice and water vapor will all land up in the blue zone of liquid water. If we move towards the right from the triple point, everything will land up in the yellow zone of water vapor. It's like increasing temperature. If we move to the left from the triple point, everything will land up as solid ice. That's because the temperature is being reduced towards the left. If we move downwards from the triple point, everything will become water vapor because the pressure is being reduced, so ice and water will evaporate. If we now consider a point near the origin shown by an orange circle, and you can see a blue arrow towards the right. From the orange circle, if we move horizontally towards the right, it's same as increasing temperature. Then solid ice will directly become water vapor without going through the liquid water phase. So that's the beauty of the triple point diagram. In outer space, for example, ice directly becomes water vapor when the temperature increases. In this way, we can understand the triple point diagram pretty well. Here is a wonderful graph for planet Mars, a graph of pressure versus temperature. It shows the triple point on Mars as occurring at certain locations such as the Hellas Planitia, which is mentioned there. Water is water, whether it's on Earth or on Mars. The triple point pressure and temperature will not change. Therefore, it's a very robust reference point, and therefore the SI unit of temperature is based on the triple point. Now, the triple point of water was given a number 273.16 Kelvin. Therefore, the SI unit of temperature, that's 1 Kelvin, became 1 by 273.16 of the triple point of water, keeping the pressure, of course, at the right value. The other thing is that Kelvin is always referred to as 10 Kelvin, 20 Kelvin, 30 Kelvin, etc. And it's not called as 10 degree Kelvin, 20 degree Kelvin, and so on. Whereas Celsius can be referred to as 10 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees Celsius, and so on. 0 Kelvin was defined as absolute zero, the coldest ever temperature possible in the entire universe. At this temperature of 0 Kelvin, even molecules would stop moving, and scientists have come very close to replicating 0 Kelvin. The graduations in the readings of 1 Kelvin would be identical to degree Celsius. In fact, the thermometer itself is made by dividing the gap between the freezing point and the boiling point of water into 100 equal readings. When we do that, we get a Kelvin scale which is identical to the degree Celsius scale. At this point, I would like to clear any confusion that may arise between the Celsius scale and the centigrade scale. Both are mathematically the same. There could be two thermometers reading 0 to 100 degrees Celsius and 0 to 100 degree centigrade. The temperatures would remain the same at any given point. But officially speaking, the scientists in the 1948 conference approved the Celsius as an official terminology, and centigrade was removed. The SI unit doesn't change, it remains Kelvin. In summary, 273.15 Kelvin is the same as 0 degree Celsius, the freezing point of water. 273.16 Kelvin is 0.01 degree Celsius, which is the triple point of water. Thank you for your time in watching this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Do subscribe to this channel, download the app Physics Models, log in with your name and details, and join our worldwide community. Thanks and have a great day.